So here we are with the first episode of the Apothecary Diaries. I will say I don't really remember watching any sort of anime that's like within this type of setting. I remember reading the manga 3-4 years ago, but I'm not kept up with the latest chapters, and I also don't really remember too much of like what happens. I might get some sort of remembrance as I go on, as we continue with the episodes, but for right now I mostly only know as much as the what the summary tells us. So it'll be interesting to get into this anime and see how this goes. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, dislike it. I do have my full length up on Patreon and early access to non-seasonal and some seasonal, like this show, on the YouTube memberships. But other than that, let us get started. Let's head straight into the opening. Look at those cute little freckles of hers. Very nice opening. That's very, like... Oh. Oh, very solo. Like, it's just her. I like that. A little foreshadowing. Very nice. Oh yes, I said I think there might have been another anime. I can't remember that's very similar in this like sort of setting. So we've got some dudes ready to kidnap her. You wanna gawk, pay up, huh? That's why he's got the bandages. She's testing! Usual drug experiments. I'm out of here. Uh-oh. Just gonna be followed out of here. That was quick. And that was what we saw. Not even worrying about herself. Just, god, my dad's gonna be worried about me. He told me about the kidnapping and... Oh, it's snowing now, huh? Lihua. Damn, this baby's in a golden sheet and everything. And then here's the other baby. 3 months later. Jesus Christ, what happened to Maomao? Oh, there she is. She got sewed into servitude. Palace and brothels are very similar. And now here you are, huh? Eunuchs. Yeah. 2,000... 1,000... Kusuriya 9. Can't read, or...? All the things that's I guess should have taken the offer, huh? From the old granny. So like the kidnappers get like a pay for like a cut from your pay? First she wants meat skewers and now she wants a drink? Gossip! Oh, maybe he's the eunuch, huh? Baby's dying! It's a sick baby. Is this Lihua? She got a little bit of a gaunt face there. She's sick herself, huh? Born from a sick body. Look, dude, birth is a dangerous situation. Damn, dude, all these babies, they be sick. Oh, the other baby. So I guess this baby's just gonna die then, huh? Lingli. Maybe just incompetence, huh? From the, GYOKUYOU. GYOKUYOU. She's just so unimpressed. Goodbye, Lihua. Ah. GYOKUYOU. Damn, dude. You know, if you're sick, you know, probably shouldn't, be with your baby, but, you know. Just accidental poisoning? Hereditary, but then it happens to all 3 other separate babies as well from 3 separate concubines? She's over like, I gotta keep a low profile, but also her. Goddamn, my curiosity. Ooh, somebody got slapped out here? Goddamn. Oh, the blaming of... Who's Lingli then? GYOKUYOU. Jinshi. What's this about a lowly servant wanting to write stuff? Oh, she left it, yeah, fuck your flower. That could've saved ya! Oh, baby died? Tisk tisk, huh? It's poison, don't let the baby touch it. Truly is a sin to be ignorant. Oh, we've got detective music kicking in. He's just gonna find like, alright, who can write here? Who can read, huh? She's useless now. She already lost the baby. How convenient. Matron of the Serving Women. Oh, these are all the literate girls? Oh, she's got like sewing patterns, he noticed? God, the shoe with like the fucking pointed tip. Looking woman! Damn! Uh-oh. 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 Should have left with them. Dirty my clothes. Well, she didn't want to give more money to the kidnappers. At the same time, had the sin of ignorance, huh? Yeah, it's just fucking with you, that's all? Look at her just walking and covering her face. Could be just, you know, the ways of, you know, I gotta cover myself so you don't see my face, but also, you know, I don't get you sick. No? Ah, baby's healthy. Oh, here's the evidence. Uh-oh. Clothing of the serving girls. Can't lie, he's gonna fucking rat you out. Oh, and then the sewing. Oh, for beauty, huh? Mm-hmm. Or face in this case, huh? But she didn't listen, huh? Well, she was already holding ire towards you. Damn, what a promotion! Woo! Went from laundry servant. Smidgen's sense of justice. Well, well, well. Ah, this is a big fucking promotion. Jesus Christ. Oh. The war zone. Oh, somebody's been poisoning. Hey, look at those old-fashioned chopsticks. And so we kind of got the premise, right? She's an apothecary. She's got experience with poison. We get cases of poison, whether it's accidental or it is... Oh, the light died. Whether it's accidental or, deliberate. There you go. Very, very, Oh, no, this is a preview. I'll watch that. Not the preview, but I'll watch the next episode later. But until then, I'm going to, we're gonna go back to the center. Alright, so that was the first episode of the Apothecary Diaries. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty good introductory. We really just got thrown into it. The opening and the ending was pretty nice in terms of, like, it really feels spoiler free. It was just a single person opening and ending where we just see Maomao and, like, that's it, which is very nice, right? Usually a lot of openings and some endings as well, right? They tend to just, like, show fucking spoilers. But this one, no. But at the same time, I do wonder if, like, is it going to get added later on, or are we just going to have this single character opening? I wonder if it will change, if it's just going to be still single, but then it'll show Jinshi instead. Who knows? We'll just have to see. It's more work to do more, like, different styles of openings. Anyways, we can see that Maomao is not like other girls. Right, she doesn't have the bosom. She's very much into the apothecary. You know, she's an apothecary. She likes to dabble with the poison and all the herbs and all that. And she does not want to be a consort, a concubine, anything of that sort. Right? She doesn't even. Where she sees, where all the girls, the servants, are gushing over Jinshi, who's like this beautiful eunuch, and she's just like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. When she first saw Jinchi, she's just like, who is this arrogant looking woman? It's like, oh, it's a man? Well, fuck, I didn't even know. So she's not very interested in these things that is surrounding this sort of setting and time and setting, right? This is very ancient China, and we've got like the emperor here with the as what they were explaining. This is the rear palace, which is a garden of women who are to give birth to the emperor's children. Literally their only job is to give birth, which in itself, you know, giving birth and taking care of kids is a very tiring and also very dangerous situation, especially when it comes to this sort of time setting, right? Even still, right, giving birth in the modern age can be very dangerous and very much life-threatening. So here's this palace of just women who are just going to give birth to the emperor. Emperor's all out here like, yeah, I gotta stick my dick in many as much women as possible before I can't do it anymore. Gotta expand the dynasty and all that. So there's that whole spiel. There's a lot of names being tossed out. I don't even know if I'm going to write notes for this, but honestly, I might have to. But at the same time, I don't know, I feel like some of the, for the most part, I feel like it's rather straightforward for now, the way that it showcases how the story is going to be. It's going to be a little bit like a detective type story, right? There's going to be a mystery, and that mystery is said, who done it? Who done the poison? And it's going to be up to Maomao and Jinchi as well, right? If they're going to work together in order to figure out how to deal with these situations. And I gotta say, what better way to start off this episode than to talk about infant death? The death of infants. But as what GYOKUYOU says, ignorance is a sin. And that's pretty much is what got Linhua in the end, and, you know, the prince and such. But Linhua is kind of already, why is it so fucking dark? Am I saying Linhua? Lihua. There's no N in her name, I don't think. But Lihua, she was supposed to, the child she gave birth to is supposed to be the prince, but then there's the rumor that the emperor favors GYOKUYOU, and because of that, Lihua, perhaps, you know, a little bit envy, but also she was getting sick, the baby was getting sick, GYOKUYOU's baby was also getting sick, nobody knows what the fuck's going on. And it comes to the idea of ignorance, and it's very early medicine related stuff, so not everybody is going to understand that these stuff that they're using is going to kill them, nor are the people who create these stuff, whether they know it or not, you know, they just want to make money. So of course they're making these stuff, and like they don't give a shit if these people die. Just keep buying them. Come on now. But as I mentioned, I just love how they just toss us into this, right? It's like, oh, there's a whole recent thing of kidnapping. Be careful. My mom's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Gets kidnapped, and she's just like, well, hope my dad's doing fine. Now that I'm here in servitude and everything. And of course, she's trying to lay low. Unfortunately, her curiosity gets the better of her. I love that in a bit of spite, understandable, she doesn't show that she is literate, right? She goes and she says, oh, I'm illiterate, I can't write. So they put her in the low-level servanthood, and also I would assume they didn't pay the kidnappers as much because, well, she's illiterate, right? She's just a manual laborer who really cares. So I love that she does that, just to like, yeah, I don't want to fucking give these kidnappers any more money. But I do enjoy that she says this rear palace and the brothel, they're pretty much the same fucking thing. But instead, whereas in the brothel, the women are making money, you know, doing stuff to the men who pay them to do such things, in the rear palace, it's just one person. But as I was talking about, they're out here introducing us to the main players of the stage, Maomao, Jinchi, and GYOKUYOU for the most part. I can't remember if we will see more of her, but I was assumed so, considering that Maomao is now her lady in waiting, right? Big fucking promotion for Maomao, good for her. Hopefully getting a better pay now, you know? And we see the difference between Gokuyo and Lihua, where Lihua is very, she's I was gonna say she's not kind-hearted as Gokuyo, right? Where Gokuyo, despite Maomao leaving the message, and then some lady who I thought was Lihua, but I think it might not just be some other servant, who knows? She just kind of like just brushed it off, like whatever, get this out of here. But somebody ended up finding it anyways, and Gokuyo reads it, and she's just like, oh, this is interesting. You know, like I've never realized this before. And instead of being suspicious about it, I mean, what really is the harm of just stop using the baby powder, the white powder, for a bit? Right? There's not really all that much issue of just stopping it for a bit just to see if the baby gets better. But here she is trying her best to help Lihua, right? She does care for Lihua and her baby in a way. But the issue is that Lihua is so angry and upset at Gokuyo because there's the idea of the curse, because medicine hasn't really been advanced all that much. So the only thing that he can think about is it's superstitions. It's a fucking curse, right? 3 other babies have died before, and it's just a curse, and that's how we can only explain it, because the idea of science, it's not really out there just yet. But yeah, Gokuyo tries to help Lihua, and it just doesn't work. And we have Gokuyo, who says it twice in this episode, I think, right? She says ignorance is a sin. And with Jinshi, he is the manager of the Ruhr Palace, and he is a bit of a detective. We hear that little bit of detective-y music as he was thinking about this writing, and he was thinking about, because he heard Maomao talking about like, oh, if only I can get something to write on. So he's just like, okay, must be one of the servants. He does his little detective work and all that. He comes in and he immediately sees her, and he just writes it. He writes this, and he just points out, like, you with the freckles, stay here. And since the other girls, they can't read it, and she's the only one who shows a reaction to it. And also his servant, well, his bodyguard, his right-hand man, whoever that guy is, sees that she has her dress has been sewn together because she ended up ripping it in order to write it down for the concubines and such. So yeah, he's over here like, I fucking got ya. But in the end, right, with Maomao, who's just like, oh shit, I'm gonna get fucked up over here, right? I'm gonna die, because as she says in the beginning, the people on her level, they don't matter, and they could just die at any moment. If one of the higher concubine ladies or whatever don't like them, I guess you could just be like, yeah, fuck this girl. Get her out of here. Skewer her! So she's over here afraid of death. Or something worse, right? Punishments and everything. But Jinshi does care for the people. You know, for the people that it's managing. He's a manager. And so, yeah. Overall, nothing else too much to say. I don't even know how I'm going to put chapters into this. I've just been all over the friggin' place. But all I can say is, yeah, she's got a big promotion, and perhaps now she's going to get the chance to actually continue with her apothecary stuff and do what she loves, which is to just test poisons on herself. Also, it is nice that she was talking about the little backstory about like the white powder and how she sees that it has killed a lot of the consorts. Is that what it is? The consorts? That's what they call them, right? Anyways, yeah, she sees that it happens with a lot of these people, these women, because they trade life for beauty and ended up losing both. So that's why she kind of figured that it's probably the white powder that's causing all of this. And then there's the idea of whitening up your skin, because white is beautiful. You don't want dark skin. And it kind of makes me wonder if that also fuels her to wanting to test poison more on herself, so that she can figure out the effects and figure out how to cure it, so that hopefully in the end she can help with the consorts as well. Who knows? But yeah, enjoyable first episode. I'm still pondering whether I want to write notes for it or not. I'll figure out maybe in the second episode. But if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.